Assalamu Alaikum. Dear friends, I've crossed the halfway point of Ramadan. 13 days of hunger, discipline, prayer, and inner struggle. I pause and recognize this achievement. I haven't just survived, I've transformed. My urges are different, my reactions are calmer, and my mind is clearer. This is not accidental, this is the power of fasting on the brain, the heart, and the soul. Tonight I dive into the psychology behind my transformation. How fasting rewires the brain, strengthens self-control, resets dopamine, and awakens Taqwa. This is how Ramadan frees me from the prison of my impulses. I carry two selves. One self is the impulsive self, the nafs, fast, emotional, and reward-seeking, wanting sugar, anger, distraction, and comfort. The other is the reflective self, the akul and the ruh, calm, vision-driven, valuing long-term peace, purpose, and the pleasure of Allah. Modern life constantly triggers my impulsive self with food, entertainment, and overstimulation. Ramadan flips the system. For 30 days, I train my reflective self to take the lead. Behind my forehead sits the prefrontal cortex, the center of discipline, decision-making, and emotional control. When I am tired or stressed, my prefrontal cortex weakens and impulses win. During early fasting, my prefrontal cortex struggles, which explains emotional days 2 to 4. By week 2, my brain adapts and becomes more efficient even in hunger. Every urge I resist strengthens neural pathways. This is neuroplasticity in action. I am literally building mental muscle. Dopamine is not pleasure, it is desire. Modern life hijacks it through phone notifications, sugar, social media, and constant stimulation. These create dopamine overload and make my brain numb to simple joys. Ramadan acts as a dopamine detox. By removing constant triggers, my dopamine receptors begin to reset. Water tastes sweeter, the adhan feels deeper, salah feels lighter, and kindness feels rewarding. I rediscover natural pleasure, free from addiction to stimulation. Willpower works like a muscle. If I use it repeatedly, it grows. Ramadan gives me daily reps. In the morning, I resist food. At noon, I resist anger. In the afternoon, I resist distraction. In the evening, I resist overeating. By day 13, my self-control is already stronger. This is why many people break addictions after Ramadan, because the willpower machinery has been rebuilt. Allah says the purpose of fasting is taqwa, spiritual awareness. Fasting builds taqwa through hidden obedience. I could eat in secret, yet I do not, and that sincerity builds integrity. I feel heightened sensitivity. Small sins feel heavier, and my spiritual heart becomes sharper. Every hunger pang reminds me that I am doing this for Allah. This is spiritual awakening through physical discipline. Before Ramadan impulses controlled me, now I control them. I eat by choice, not boredom. I speak with intention, not reaction. I scroll with awareness, not compulsion. This is true freedom, the ability to choose the best action even against my desire. Catch, pause, choose. The 10-second pause rewires my reactions. Microfasts on Mondays and Thursdays help me maintain spiritual fitness. I replace habits by swapping scrolling with Quran and gossip with dhikr. I know my triggers and identify what weakens my self-control. I am not merely fasting, I am transforming. My soul is becoming lighter, my mind sharper, and my heart clearer. Tomorrow I will explore the power of the night, tahajjud, qiyam, and the science of spiritual energy in darkness.